Potterware saved the G-code file to my downloads folder. I've opened the G-code that was created from the last video, and this represents the model that was designed in Potterware 4.0, and it has a lot of Potterware specific parameters located inside of it. I've blown it up. I'm looking at it in a program called Text Edit on my Macintosh. There would be a different text editing tool on PC. Since I don't use PC, I don't know what it is. But if I scroll through this file, you're going to see that it's incredibly long. I once printed one of these and it was over 55 pieces of paper of solid coordinates. So G-code is a very old language that specifically was developed at MIT in the 1950s to drive motors and machines. And since the 3D printers have stepper motors, this is the type of code that the 3D printer will read and understand. And fortunately, Potterware writes it for you. And some of what it writes is specific to itself. So for example, I had set my printer type to Potterware Duet, so you'll see that my printer type is 4, and that relates to this Potterware Duet 4 right here. It's saying what my printer speed is, the layer height, how many base layers I have, what kind of profile I have, how I set up my profile, what kind of wave type I'm using. If you watched the video, you saw that I set a square wave type, which is wave type 3. If I have any kind of planar amplitude or repetition, a twist. And this is just telling the program what the settings are. And then the rest of it has broken down the coordinates of where the axes of my 3D printer are supposed to go. So even though something might look like a circle or it might look smooth, it's made smooth by having zillions and zillions of these coordinates. And some of them, this means the X position, the Y position, the Z position, and then this is the extrusion. So I don't begin to understand all of G-code, but it is necessary to drive the 3D printers. And when you're in Potterware, if you want to finalize your object and send it to your 3D printer, you must create G-code.